Yo, Wagwan, it's Major Fitness TV. No, I'm joking, man. But listen, if you know, then you know. That's all I'm saying, right? In fact, if you do know, go ahead and hit me up in the comments, right? Say something in the comments if you know. But listen, what's popping? It's Shay. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and actually share a story that I believe is truly so powerful if you really take it in, right? Essentially, there were two twins. One of these twins, in fact, both of them, when they were 8 years old, their father, same father, their father actually died from health issues that stemmed from excessive alcohol abuse. In other words, he was an alcoholic and it kind of messed him up. Obviously, when they were 8, they were thinking, rah, that's kind of deep. Their dad died, da 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 da. So some researchers stepped in and they basically said, yo, listen, let's go ahead and actually investigate what happens with these two, right? And what happened is that when they were both 40 years old, the interviewers, the researchers decided to go ahead and ask them some questions, right? And one of them, at the time, he was actually in a situation where, let's just say he was abusing alcohol. Let's just say on a day-to-day basis, he's going out, right? He's turning up, spending money that he really didn't even really have, because at that point, he was losing jobs every single time. He was barely even getting jobs. He didn't have any kind of businesses, any kind of investments, right? He was really unhappy with himself, right? That's why he was going out all the time, just trying to fulfill a void. He didn't really have many real friends in his life, anything like that. No children, no family, nothing. So the interviewers went up to him and they asked him, okay, why are you an alcoholic, right? Why do you drink so much? And his response was kind of deep. He was like, yo, listen, to tell you the truth, man, it's because my father was an alcoholic. The interviewers are like, damn, that's kind of emotional, man. That had a massive impact on you. When they spoke to the other brother, right, the other brother was in a position in his life, again, same age, 40 years old. He was in a position in his life where he had multiple businesses, right? Serious passive income coming in, right? Multiple investments, right? He was a CEO of a company, right? He had a family, right? Children, married. He was happy. He really felt happy. He felt like he was helping people. All of this kind of stuff. He was really keeping in shape. He was keeping his health on point. He was going gym on a consistent basis. So the interviewers, the researchers, they decided to ask him, okay, yo, boss man, why don't you drink? Because he was actually in a situation where he didn't drink at all. He didn't drink at all. And he said, yo, listen, the reason I don't drink, just to tell you the truth, is because my father was an alcoholic, right? And the interviewers are thinking, whoa, that's the same answer your brother gave. But isn't it interesting how their lives were pretty much the opposite? But in their mind, the reason for the life being the opposite was exactly the same. I feel like this story is so powerful in actually highlighting the fact that a lot of us, maybe subconsciously, maybe consciously, we're using situations in our environment as limitations in our mind, right? We think, because I'm black, because I'm Chinese, because I'm white, because I'm whatever, right? Because I'm Mexican, or because I'm too short, because I'm too tall, or because my family's always been broke, I can't have success, right? Because my family's always been wealthy, because my mum just has all the money anyways, I can't set up my own business, right? All these kind of thoughts a lot of the times are maybe coming into our heads, or maybe it's at the point where it's really created a lifestyle, it's created a personality, if you will. But the fact of the matter is that these reasons aren't necessarily correct. In fact, when you look at the twin brothers, again, both of them had completely opposing lifestyles, but they both had an alcoholic father. So doesn't that suggest that although maybe environmental factors can have an influence on the way that we, I guess, live our lives, the real influence is really our perspective around these environments, around these situations? Because that's really, when you really kind of look at it, that's what the difference was. They both had the same situation, but they saw it differently, right? There's people out there who are thinking, oh man, nah, because like most of my family, because my parents and my grandparents, they're all overweight. So I can't get in shape. Right? Or because my parents and stuff, like they're all skinny. Right? I can't get in, I don't know, I can't build muscle, right? Or again, the example I used earlier, because my parents, my family, or because of the area that I'm from, right? Because no one around me in my area has had success, right? Quote unquote success. Success is subjective, right? Maybe I'll speak about that another day, right? But I can't have that success. I can't travel the world. I can't make 6 figures. I can't make 7 figures. But again, it's all a matter of perspective, because there's people in the same, and although you may think that there's not people, there's people with the same similar situations, maybe on another side of the world, maybe in another part of the city, right? Where their situation's near enough identical, but they've been able to make a massive, massive shift towards that direction that you're actually looking to go, simply because they didn't see it as a limitation. In fact, they saw it as a reason why they had to be successful, right? There's people who say, oh man, I can't have success because I have children, for example. And then there's some people who say, yo, listen, I have to have success because I have children, right? Or there's some people who say, oh, I can't look after my health because, again, I need to look after this person, right? So other people who say, yo, I need to look after my health. I need to be in good peak performance so that I can actually look after this person, right? There's so many different examples I can give. I'm just trying to just give various examples so the message is kind of portrayed to a lot of different kind of groups of people. But the message is really just, it's really perspective. It's down to us to decide what environmental factors are gonna hold us back or not, right? I know there are some situations where people are really, really, really in emotional like conditions, man, like conditions where it's so challenging to break out. And this message, I want everyone to understand as well, this message isn't saying, because you're thinking this, because you're thinking that, just because you're in this area, you can't have success, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, you're stupid, or no, it's nothing like that, right? It's just a message of empowerment to say that if you're in some kind of situation where you feel like you're limited, you feel like you're being held back, and it's because of your environmental surroundings, I really just want to help everyone understand that, nah, man, that's not the case. We can all grow, right? And understand that although you may think that these factors are creating your personality, you're this way because of this person. In fact, that's a topic for a whole nother day. This video is getting kind of long. I'm not going to speak about that too much now. Maybe I'll speak about that another time, right? But just understand, guys, man, we can all elevate. There's no limitations. Again, it's like, I don't know who said this first, but I heard it in a Kendrick Lamar song. He said, the only limitations we have are those which we place upon ourselves, right? Had something in my mouth. I'm not going to re-record the video or whatever. If you saw it, then you saw it. It is what it is, eh? Damn, it happens, man. Shit. But anyways, yeah, man, I don't want to make this video too long, but hopefully I was able to portray the message in some kind of way that's actually going to help people. Hopefully it kind of connected with you in some kind of way. Hopefully you can relate. If you really watched it here, shout out to you, man. If you watched it here, go ahead and let me know in the comments your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. I'm interested. I don't know, maybe you don't agree with this perspective. This is really just my perspective, man. At the end of the day, really anything I'm going to be sharing on this channel going forward, it's my perspective, right? But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. I didn't even go cat. But listen, man, I appreciate you for watching to here. If you haven't subscribed to the Real Shay Lamar's YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. You feel me? If you want more value, it's gonna be an interesting journey. And if you don't subscribe, then no, I'm joking still. But it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. Go ahead and drop a dislike if you want. Even though now YouTube disabled dislikes, I don't know why they did that. Let me know what you guys are thinking about that. By the way, like, do you feel like the dislikes should be there on YouTube, or do you feel like it's good that they're not there? Personally, I'm gonna be honest, like, I like seeing the dislikes. You get it? Like, I like seeing, okay, you know what? This video, probably not gonna watch it because the dislike ratio is kind of crazy. Like, there's like 500 dislikes and there's like 10 likes. Let me go ahead and hop off that. You get it? But when you can't see the dislikes, it's not the bad. Anyways, man, I'm gonna catch you guys soon. I'm kind of waffling, but let me know your thoughts there. Though. I'm genuinely interested, but I'm gonna catch you guys soon, man. Peace out.